Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, friends. I'm Natalia Paris, and this is Embody the Power. I'm feeling all smiley. Take what resonates, leave the rest, because life's dynamic and subject to change. Let me take a couple of seconds just to see if there are any messages to come through for you, to show you thanks and appreciation. You're going through a clearing process, or someone's going through a clearing process. Someone needs to, clearing. Someone needs to be ruthless. They're clearing out their house. They're getting rid of stuff. To let go of the stuff isn't to let go of the memories, isn't to let go of that. It's just that you've accumulated a lot. Out the old, in with the new. Yeah? It's tricky because I think there's kids stuff involved. There's, it's almost like it's a whole other, I can hear the song, A Whole New World. Basically, you're entering into a whole new world. Don't be fearful of that. And if it means you have to get rid of stuff, do so, because it's clearing your energy inside and outside. It's almost like you've already done the internal clearing. Now you've just got to deal with the external, and you've turned around and you're like, there's a lot of stuff for me to get rid of. How have I accumulated this? I can see dusty bookshelves. If your bookshelf's dusty and you haven't used those books in a long time, where you got them? My godfather used to say, music and books you never get back. So remember, if you give any of that away, you probably won't see it again. But yeah, it's like, if you haven't touched it for 2 years, really ask yourself, could this be more beneficial for someone else? Could I give this away? Could this, allow that cycle to flow? And it does, it flows. You can get rid of something that you had an attachment to but you're not using, then you give it away, and then like 2 weeks later it's replaced with something that you actually need. Someone really needed to hear that. they're moving it. It's almost like you're moving from a big space to a tiny space, and it's okay, because that tiny space might be all you need, because by the looks of things, you just filled that big space with stuff. And it's almost like even the stuff that the kids had, they've grown out of. It's just stuff. Yeah, so pass it on. I think somebody needed to hear that. And I understand it took me about 4 years to clear out stuff. Different houses, different places. But I was literally, every time it was like, oh my God, I've got more stuff. How much more stuff? Where did this stuff come from? Why do I need this stuff? It's just stuff. So yeah, I hope that helps you. Right, let's go on to the main reason, see what's coming through. Pretty much the same. Okay, clearing out. Ooh, interesting. Jealousy, envy, inspired, inspiring, excited. Interesting energies to come through. I'm going to pull one card. I'm getting shuffled and well. Okay, so when I get shuffled and well, it means this is a process you're going through, yeah? Doesn't necessarily mean that I need to shuffle the cards well, but I will. It's a process you're going through. And let me just explain the jealousy, envy aspect, okay? So jealousy and envy tends to come in if it's about someone else or your own life. It's because you're not happy with what you've achieved, or somebody else seems to be doing okay and you're not quite, you might not be in your power to know what your strength is, yeah? I get this a lot when I'm teaching people or helping people through the process of sort of clairvoyance or stuff. It'll be like, oh, I want to be clairvoyant. I want to see dead people or something. And then you kind of tune into what they have, and they're an empath. They can feel that, it's equally as good. It's just that it's not presenting itself in the same way that you're expecting it for yourself, yeah? So once you own it, never dismiss the feeling of jealousy or envy. I mean, I've remembered like way in the past when I had to bring up a jealousy energy, and it was uncomfortable. Like I was like, I don't want to feel this. For some people it's comfortable. For some it's comfortable, for some it's uncomfortable. Say potato. That's not the point. The point is, if you want to learn from it, you got to accept it, yeah? And then you got to tune into, why am I feeling like this? Why is it? And then what happens is you can become inspired by that energy that once made you feel jealous or envious, because you're going to tune into yourself and see what it is you've got to bring to the table, which is equal to whatever it is you were feeling sorrowful, mournful, whatever about, yeah? And it's a process. It's a very quick process. It can be a very quick process, but you just got to own it first. Once you've owned it, that's the hardest part of it. And then you can get excited, because you can start getting excited about what you're going to bring to the table, or what you've got, or how you've got it, that kind of thing. So essentially, that jealousy, that envy, that person inspired you to tune into yourself, to see what you've got on the table, bringing to the table, that then makes you excited because you know how to use that, because that's your own shit. Yeah, so Queen of Wands. Yeah. I feel like this is going to be quite short, but I do like to talk, so... Short to me might not be short to you. Subjective. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands to me is a fire energy. She symbolises the Aries, the Sagittarius, the Leo kind of energy. I'm not saying anyone's better or good, yeah? This is her energy. For me, the Queen of Wands is this person that can walk into a room and just own it. Yeah, so this is about owning it. This video is about owning it. Yeah, it's got the topic of jealousy, envy, being inspired, excited, but it's about owning it. She will walk into a room, masculine or feminine, doesn't matter, and they've just got this energy about them. I've got goosebumps all over me. This person can induce or bring this out. They've just got this energy where it's because they own it. Yeah, if they are, I can hear the song "Promiscuous Girl." Right, if you're promiscuous, they own it. If they're whatever it is, they own it, and because they own it, they're accepting of themselves, judgment free of themselves, and because of that, they allow other stuff to come up. If there's certain characteristics they don't like, yeah, they will curtail them and figure out why, because it's not resonating with them. Yeah, but they really aren't too bothered, as long as they know they're not actively trying to hurt someone, what it is they're bringing to the table, what it is they're bringing to a room. Yeah, it could be that somebody just is like, oh, I don't like that. And as I've said before in past videos, just because somebody does not see your beauty, somebody does not see your worth, somebody does not see you, it doesn't mean you fucking disappear. Yeah, so own who you are. And if somebody is not a vibrational match for you, or a certain place or thing, what is will come when you stand in your power, when you own your shit. Yeah, it might take a while, it might take a hot minute, yeah, it might take no time at all. But you is who you are, and that is what you've got to work with. And being you is all we want. Yeah, so whatever stage you're going through, whether you're in a jealousy mode, an envy mode, someone's triggering the hell out of you, remember, take a back seat. What is it you're bringing? And you're going to see it's just as powerful, just as amazing as anyone else. Yeah, we're all equal. Wherever we sit on the hierarchical structure, we are all equal, because we are all providing an experience that's unique to ourselves. Yeah, and I know that's well tree huggy, but I truly believe it. I live by it. I feel it. Sometimes I have to question it. I don't think I do. I think I'm just okay. Fears just came up. Okay, so I said that because I was fearful that I might say something and then have to eat my words on cardboard. Okay, so part of this reading, the reason why some of you are not seeing your true potential is because you're fearing that you'll have to change who you are. You can't then say, oh, I can't do that. You'll have to be like, I am going to do that, and I have done that, and I am powerful, and I am abundant. And it could be that you have a certain little aspect of yourself that needs a little bit of tweaking, so that you do not fear the beauty that you are. You do not fear the creativity that you can become. You do not fear what it is. And it's not based on intelligence or it's based on you. Vroom. Don't fear yourself. Yeah, that's it. Is there anything else? No, remember, you're loved, you're always loved, and you always will be loved. Yeah, thank you. Please share this video. If you feel somebody needs to stand in their power and feel confident about who they are, please share this video. Spread the love. Okay, I shall see you next week. Until then, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and take care.